is Adam with the Adam Lee team and Keller Williams Realty Phoenix. This is the October 2014 video newsletter. I do want to jump right into the statistical information up front, just so I don't forget. If they have any questions, especially for our past clientele, now is the time to be scalping your yards down and overseeding for your winter grass. Make sure that you get that done. If you wait too long in the season, you're either going to have to use a ton of fertilizer to get it to grow, or it's just not going to grow. So definitely right now is when you want to be scalping your yards down. We have instructions. If you don't know how to do it, contact us, let us know. I'll send you the instructions on how to do it. It's real simple. All right, so that being said, right into the information like always. Pretty interesting. So the number of listings actually spiked in September. I didn't think it was going to come. I'm not surprised. August, it starts to slow up, and like I said in last month's newsletter, we definitely see a spike in September. It did creep up a little more than what I expected. Listing prices again went up. They've been somewhat flat, and then we saw a spike. So imagine that, more homes, prices go up. So what was interesting, if you look at the graphs, the graph looks a little different because the MLS started graphing it slightly differently than they did before. They were just doing month increments, and now they've broken that up, and so it looks a little more dramatic than what it was. But the absorption rate did climb up. We continually saw the absorption rate starting to go down. We saw it flatten out. Now we're seeing it spike up. So how they switch the graphs, you can actually see that it looks a little different, and it looks a little more dramatic. The sold to list ratio was definitely flat. We can kind of expect that. The market itself, it's very, it feels like a slow pace right now. It feels like a very slow pace. So what that means is you have to, in order to get it to pick up a little bit, you got to be priced accordingly. You got to have great pictures and a lot of information out there in the interweb. You got to have the right stuff on the internet, and that starts with great pictures and ends with proper information. One of the things that we've noticed is just the amount of market activity has slowed up, and we see that every single fourth quarter. We see a market slow up, and I always get asked, should I put my home on the market fourth quarter? Yes. So as long as the expectations are set. So when it's a slower paced market anyway, you're not going to feel too much difference in that fourth quarter. But what you will see is, so there's, I would probably say about 30% less homes are put on the market in that fourth quarter. So what's interesting is, so you figure 30% homes, it's like 28.5 or something like that. It's right around 30%. So get put on the market in December. Let's say December. What's interesting is sales only fall by about 15%, 10 to 15%. So do the math on that. 30%, 10%. You gain 20% of market share when you're putting your home on the market in that fourth quarter. Here's the other thing that I've noticed. So yes, you're going to get less traffic. I promise you're going to get less traffic. It's just going to happen. It happens every year. We get less showings in the fourth quarter per listing, but what we do see is the people who are out looking at properties are serious buyers. They're not messing around. So you're not getting a lot of the looky-loos or, I might buy. We just don't see it. What we do see are people who are absolutely engaged in what they're doing. They're engaged in the market, and they're wanting to buy a home, or they need to buy a home. So everyone kind of bags on it, and myself included. You kind of bag on the fourth quarter, but I'll tell you, the homes that I've sold is a completely different process, and it's better for buyers and sellers. It absolutely is better. Now, are you going to have to keep your house clean during the holidays? Yeah, but does your house ever look as good as it does during the holidays? So you're all decked out for Christmas. You see the holiday decorations. People's houses tend to smell good. A little more things in the home. Great time. Your house will look great when you're putting it on the market. So on the buying side, just make sure that, like I said, you're serious. So make sure that you get pre-qualified up front. Make sure you talk to us prior to going and looking. right now we're telling people there's a lot of amazing incentives through home builders. So you want to make sure that you get that information and get in on a new build if you want to get in on a new build. So you can capitalize on what the market's doing right now. 6 months from now, when the market's even faster and picks back up, you've already bought at this point over here in December. So I think that's a crucial piece of the puzzle. So just to finish off, I hope that helps a little bit and lets you know what's going on and what you can kind of expect over the next couple months. It's October, Halloween, be safe, watch your kids, make sure you inspect their candy, and yep, that's me. Awesome. As always, we want to thank everyone for the referrals. It is Halloween. Be safe. Watch your kids. Have a great time. Have a great month. And we'll see you next month.